Assalamualaikum, and hi, we are from Group 5 who would like to present to you our infographic. My name is Aina Liyana and I would like to begin with consumer credit. What is consumer credit? Consumer credit is a form of personal debt that is used to purchase goods and services. It is sometimes referred to as consumer debt. The most common example of consumer credit is a person that is using a credit card. He uses his credit card to pay for goods and services and then repays the credit card company afterwards. So why is consumer credit is important to the economy? Consumer credit is also an important factor in determining economic growth. They assess whether customer can borrow readily or freely and return their loans on time. This is indicate that the economy is expanding and transitioning to a cashless economy. There are two types of credit. First is open credit account and second is loans. Open credit account consists of credit card, charge cards, retail charge card, and revolving credits or overdraft. Loans consist of personal loans, car loans, and educational loans that popular among the students. Consumer credit has their benefits. It offers customers spending freely without worry and in certain cases bonuses and incentives. It is also beneficial for people in case of an emergency. For example, if a person that faced an accident with his motorcycles or cars, he can fix it using consumer credit rather than waiting to save money. A quick tips for you to know your consumer responsibility is be familiar with your basic responsibilities when using credit cards, such as understand the terms of agreement, check your statement, pay on time, update your contact information, repay the full debts, and notify creditors if your cards are lost or stolen. Next, I will pass to Harith to explain more on investment.
Thank you, Aina. So the next is investment planning and retirement planning. What is an investment? An investment is an asset or item acquired with the goal of generating income or appreciation. Appreciation refers to an increase in the value of an asset over time. When an individual purchases a good as an investment, the intent is not to consume the good but rather to use it in the future to create wealth. An investment always concerns the outlay of some asset today, time, money, or effort in hopes of a greater payoff in the future than what was originally put in. Here are the objectives of investment planning. Firstly, safety. Next is income, growth of capital, tax minimization, and last but not least is liquidity. Here are the benefits of investment planning. First, define your goals. Next, generate higher returns. And last but not least, create a comfortable plan. In investment, always have the risk. So this is the 9 types of investment risk. First, market risk. Second, liquidity risk. Third, concentration risk. Fourth, credit risk. Fifth, reinvestment risk. Sixth, inflation risk. 7, horizon risk. 8, longevity risk. And last but not least is foreign investment risk. What are the different types of investment? There are 4 investment types or asset classes that you can choose from, each with distinct characteristics, risk, and benefits. Once you are familiar with the different types of assets, you can begin to think about piecing together a mix that will fit with your personal circumstances and risk tolerance. Firstly, growth investments, shares, property, defensive investment, cash, and last but not least, fixed interest. Alright, I will pass to Ayuni to continue about retirement planning.
Thank you to Harith. So my name is Siti Nursyahidatul Ayuni Binti Helmi and I will explain about retirement planning. What is retirement planning? Retirement planning is the process of determining retirement income goals and the action and decision necessary to achieve those goals. Besides that, retirement planning includes identifying sources of income, sizing up the expenses, implementing a saving program, and managing assets and risks. I will move to the stages of retirement planning that everyone will go through. First stage is pre-retirement, second stage is full retirement, third stage is disentiment, fourth stage is reorientation, and last stage is reconciliation and stability. In addition, they also have a benefit in retirement planning. It will give you peace of mind. Contextualize pre-retirement decision, getting on the same page, tax benefits, cost saving, and viewing financial issues in context. Furthermore, there is the reason importance of retirement planning. Number 1 is average life expectancy continues to rise. Number 2, you cannot work forever, so you need to plan for your retirement planning. And the last one is unpredictable financial obstacle in future. You will never know what will happen in the future, whether you are able to support yourself or not. In retirement planning, they also have their types. So the type of retirement planning is, you can plan through your Employees Provident Fund, EPF. EPF is also known as Kumpulan Wang Simpanan Pekerja, KWSB. It is a national social security organization operating through a provident fund. EPF provide retirement benefits for members by managing the member savings. The amount is calculated based on the monthly wages of an employee. Secondly, you also can plan through your social security organization, SOCSO. When we become employees of a firm, we are exposed to various contingencies such as accident, occupational disease, and others. Because of this, employees must be protected by a social insurance to reduce the suffering. SOCSO or Pertubuhan Keselamatan Sosial Perkeso was set up to provide social security protection by social insurance including medical and cash benefits, provision of artificial aids and rehabilitation to employees in order to reduce suffering and to provide financial guarantees and protection to the family. Lastly, you can invest your salary in Amanah Saham Bumi Putra, ASB. ASB is a fixed price unit trust and long-term investment for those within the Bumi Putra community to generate consistent returns. A unit trust is where the fund managers ASNB will pull money from various investors to invest and generate returns. The profit is then channeled back to the unit owners. They are paid yearly and it varies depending on the economic situation at the time. That is all from me, so I will pass to Erra. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayuni. Hi, Assalamualaikum. I will explain more about the estate planning. So before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Erra Izati Binti Zahanuddin. I will begin with the definition first. The definition of the estate planning is it is the process of mapping out how your property and assets will be divided in the event of your death according to Sharia and civil law. There are two types of assets, which is include movable assets and also immovable assets. Under movable assets, there are cash, pensions, investments, shares, cars, jewelry, and also life insurance. Under immovable assets, there are real estate, land, and also buildings. So next, there are three processes of asset planning, which is the first one to determine all your assets. Next process, which is to decide the asset that will distribute, and the last process, which is to determine the method of the asset transfer. There are 5 benefits of the asset planning, which is the first one to protect the assets, the second one to ensure that your wishes are fulfilled, next to protect the peace of mind, the fourth one, which is to maintain privacy, and the last one, which is to minimize tax transfers. What is a will planning? A will is a document in writing that stated a person's intention as to how his or her asset would be administrated and distributed after his or her death. There are three parties involved in the concept of a will, which is include testator, executor, and also beneficiaries. Next, what is hibah? Hibah is a concept in which a person gives his goods as a gift to anyone he chooses, and the gift is received by the intended recipient. What is Farah? Farah is a sign dealing with the law pertaining to the devotional acts based on the Sharia in respect of the wealth of a person after the certainty of his or her death. There are three bases of Farah, which is the first one based on Al-Quran, next Hadith, and the last one which is Ijabah. Trust is the legal obligation that comes when an individual transfers the legal ownership of the assets to another person, which is trustee, for the benefits of the beneficiaries. The last part is, when should I edit my asset plan? There are 5 situations, which is the first one when the marriage, divorce, death, relocation, and also the last one which is changes in assets. So that's all from the asset planning. Next, Erra Izati will explain about the future financial challenges. Thank you.
Thank you, Erra Izati. My name is Farah Izati Binti Azman, and now I will proceed with future financial challenges. Okay, first, what is financial challenges? When it comes to building financial stability, savings money, and adjusting to important life events, many of us experience the same issues and obstacles. There are solutions to any financial difficulty that can help to change the financial plan and increase the capacity to save for the future. There are a few future financial challenges that I will explain with a solution. The first challenges is monthly spending exceeds income. By setting a monthly budget that classifies costs to cut in excessive spending is the way in overcoming this issue. The second challenges is they cannot get out from under car payments. They might cut losses or lower the cost of car payments by modifying how they approach car purchases. The next challenges is carry a credit card balance every month. They must ensure that the income is sufficient to pay off credit card balance on a monthly basis. They must avoid fees that would push them further into debt. Okay, the next challenges is they don't have an emergency fund, so the solution is set aside a portion of the monthly budget for this emergency fund. The next challenges is a new baby brings unexpected costs. Even if they are able to save for kids, they may still need to analyze their budget and make space in their monthly expenditure to accommodate these performance demands. The last challenges is student loan debt limits the financial capabilities, so the solution is consider whatever debt reduction strategy may help them achieve their goals. There are numerous practical benefits to financial planning. It helps to increase saving. Without a financial plan, it may be possible to save money, but it will not increase your saving. The second benefit is enjoy better standard of living. It is possible to fulfill the objective while maintaining a reasonable standard of living. The next benefit is be prepared for emergencies. They can use emergencies money to pay for a variety of bills on time. And the last benefit is attain peace of mind. Financial planning enables them to manage their money effectively while also providing them with peace of mind. Okay, next I will proceed with my last point, which is how to create a successful financial plan. Step 1. Understand your current financial situation. Step 2. Write down your financial goals. Step 3. Look at the different investment options. Step 4. Implement the right plans. And the last one is step 5 is monitor your financial plan regularly. So the conclusion is, if you fail to plan, you intending to fail, by Benjamin Franklin. People may have a variety of financial objectives in mind, but in order to attain them at a suitable time in their life, they must establish a financial plan at a young age. Okay, this is the end of our presentation, and that is all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.